your folder, avatars, and now we're going to switch to the male avatar. Add to workspace. Yes, all good there. Now from this on, we are going to put some shirt on this sun avatar. For that, we're going to go through Modular library, which is a simple and easy way to add garments and start your design process. So basically what Modular library is offering you from different categories to choose a block, and with different components, you can build your garment, and then after that, start your own design process. And you get to the Modular library from here on the left. And if it's not visible there for some reason, then you can go to settings. So settings here on the right, display, and in the bottom you have window, and there you should have tick on Modular library. So testing if it's not visible there. Okay, so now you should all be in Modular library, and it first shows groups. In CLO, they have divided this into kids, men, and women. And then if you have created your own group, which I have done here, then it's also showing. For kids, it's showing basic tops and bottoms only. And then for men and women, it has the same ones, which are, let's start from this end. So polo shirts, jackets, there's trench coats and simple jacket. We have button-down shirts, the basic ones, and then bottoms, trousers. But we will go now to basic shirts. So group men, the first one, basic shirts. And in here, you can see the different styles. You have dropped sleeve, you have raglan sleeve, and you have set-in sleeve, which is categorized here, these styles. And if we choose now dropped sleeve, let's say that that's what we want to work today, and put this. We see that when you double click on the style, it opens front body, back body, sleeves, and collars. So these are the components that you can build your garment from. And let's say that we would want to have a little buttons in it. You just double click and it applies it to your avatar. Let's take back body. It doesn't really matter which one. The difference in these ones is just how dropped the sleeve is. And then let's take long sleeves. So when you have clicked, double clicked on it and added this, you can scroll down and then choose a color. In this case, we can only choose these two. Let's just take the basic color. And then you can simulate. And you see that the garment is applied on the avatar. And if you go to here, you can see the pattern pieces. So these are your basic blocks that you could start making your own designs, and in the end, add to the design alterations and also add to your Modular library your own designs. But let's say that this is not the one we are happy with. So you see how simple it is to change the components. I actually would not prefer the button one. I want a V-neck. And for that, I also want to have, of course, have the V-neck color. So here you can see highlighted the parts we have on it. And to simulate, we have it on. So this is how simple you can start your process, by having these blocks instead of like drafting your whole pattern or using the basic blocks and drafting from there a drop sleeve shirt. Now, if we you can just follow this part because I think this can be a bit more confusing, but let's do this. So let's say that now I would want to have this 3/4 sleeve instead of this in my library, or add it on top of this one. I would select edit pattern, click on the bottom line, right click. With right click, you, as you know, get to all these sections. I choose offset as internal line. Here you can see that if you click reverse, it goes the other direction. So to get to that third part, let's say 20 centimeters. Now you see that here it's adding the internal line. There, it's being created, and as these are linked, these pattern pieces, it will do it on both. So I right click on the line and simply cut. Then I need to delete these. So just select the pattern and right click delete, or just backspace. Now you can see that it did the changes immediately. And one thing that I didn't mention, of course, with this modular part is that all the sewing is done automatically by CLO3D. So it's already applied to there. And the same goes with this when I have done this sleeve change, even if I would add a new sleeve when doing this, adding a new piece. So now we have new sleeves on our avatar, on this garment, and we will go back to Modular library. I will select all pattern pieces, go to Modular library, and in here, you can add for any piece. If you do design changes for your front body, you can also add that as a new component or a block here. So now I have done changes for the sleeves. You go here, there's a plus sign, add new block. It's going to tell that there's something, and then proceed. And here, actually, let's zoom in a bit so you can see better there. Maybe it's now more visible. Now it's telling you, it is guiding to please select a pattern and then press enter. So I want to add the new made sleeve in the Modular library. I simply drag over it, and I don't need to select both of them because they are linked. So both sleeves are linked. Don't need to do that. I have selected it, press enter, and a pop-up comes, block section. Here it's the thumbnail, and I can just simply click OK. And it's added to our sleeves Modular library. And that's how simply you can start building your own Modular library. Or if you want to go for a group and categories, you can start making it from here. But as we don't have the time and to go through all this, but that's the simple way that you go through these steps. So now our avatar has a shirt on. And from here on, we could also, well, actually, Fernanda went so throughout the whole closet and connect. So maybe I will just show how you access for that from Clo. So in here, if you check in your library, you have access to both Connect and Closet. And here you also can see from Connect, you can see the whole preview. You could even search in here that you want denim. That's what I would always go for. And then you search for that and it will give you options, and you can go and check that library by clicking from here to go to Connect and add from there. And you can also share your own project there, as Fernanda said.